Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I think that covers everybody, covers everything. Some minor technical difficulties. Sometime last night, my game controller totally blew out, and during the train sim, and I never bothered to check it today. And for some reason, I have no Bluetooth in my computer at the moment, so I'll have to check that out. So I have no game controller to go on the outside for the drone tonight. So that's a thing. Other than that, looks like our rumble did not pick up, which is not surprising. I forgot to check my. It says that co-pilot's out, but show him in the seat. Okay. Well, either way, doesn't look like rumble picked up. I'll have to part with that. We got, like I said, crazy technical difficulties tonight. William Kelly, did you happen to see the video where I managed to finally land at Lukla? Welcome Action Plaz. Yeah, there's a small update. It's really tiny. I'm not sure what it did. I don't know if it did anything. We are at SVPR. I did manage to land in Lukla in the parking lot. It took a few tries. Quite a few tries. Yep, SVPR. Alright, I have a touch of a cold. I hope to be getting through this tonight with no major issues. We're going to chill out a minute because we got, I know Icarus can play with the update and come in. Say, I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on with my computer. I'll get that fixed. The worst case scenario, I will throw a wired controller and I got 2 or 3 of the damn things around. I'm not feeling in Guyana, but I'm flying in Guyana. Make a short loop, about an hour and a half flight. Over the lakes, over some mountains, around this funky looking mountain, out over this little range, and then back down and land. It's not a huge flight. It was going to be longer, but by the time I got done, it was over 3 hours. And I don't have 3 hours in me. No, I'm in USA West. I went back to West for now. See how it works out. And anybody interested in chilling out afterwards, about 9:30, you'll want to fly. Mr. Bryce from Just Some Aussie is going to be needing a hand. I'm not going to say anything about what it is, but he's going to need a hand. It's about 9:30. I'm not sure where or when. I'll have him say before we close out this thing if he's around, so we can go over there and give him a hand at what he needs to. I'm sure there is. I saw a lot of really big mountains that I wanted to get into, but I also didn't get that far because, like I said, I had to shorten it up a little bit. It was a little too long. I do think I'm going to buy the 750 so I can have the weather, because you can't get the weather without the paid version. The only thing I'm sketchy about is getting the full paid version, you know, get the lifetime and then they turn around and they're gone in a year. Or somebody buys them, doesn't honor the lifetime. I have no idea why Rumble didn't open up. I actually assume I do know why I didn't update the login for it. So that may be an issue. It's something I'll have to get used to. At the moment, give me a half second. I'm going to cancel that one if I can. If it will let me. Maybe. I got to get used to using this. If it's going to let me dump that one. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Delete. There we go. We'll delete that one out of there, so I don't have to worry about that tonight. I'll fart with that more tomorrow when I get more time to play with it. I see, I think Icarus is here. It's P-38. I'm surprised my plane hasn't gone bonkers because I have my split throttle set up. Okay, I think I'm ready. Can you fly under the bridge again? We will see. We're not going near that bridge, but if I see a bridge, I'll try. Get a little background music rolling. Straighten a few little housekeeping things up here. Make sure I've got my... Hell, is my microphone even working? No. I'm sitting here talking like a fool and I have no microphone on. So, long story short, hello William, hello everybody. Apparently you heard me at some point, but you must have been hearing me on the other microphone that was super quiet. So, on that note, I don't know if everybody heard me or not, but you should be able to hear me now. I'm going to get in here, we're going to kick it off and get in the air. Let me just get the chair set so I don't tip backwards when I press on the pedals. The sound was working, interesting. I have no idea why, because I had the microphone off. So I got all kinds of issues going on right now. Like your Well, any points of interest along the way, you feel free to point them out. There we go. Ah, thanks for that. It was a fun video to make. Took a lot of hanging around. Gonna outrun you. Gonna outrun you. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The thing is, you're going to be able to rotate before I do. I'm heavier. I take a little more runway. Yeah, when SpaceX did the how not to land the booster. It was a lot of fun to make. Took a while. Took a few tries. It was a whole lot of fun to make. Yeah, I wish you were along too, but that's all right. You can point out the points of interest that we go over if you have to recognize any of them. I slammed the tail first. The tail actually hit the ground. The tail hit before the plane did. If you watch it again, the tail absolutely... I wasn't going to accept that one because it absolutely slammed the tail before the... If that had been a real plane, it would have folded up the tail. It would have folded the plane right in half. So I decided not to count that one. I think that I'm in Georgetown. Unless... I don't know. I didn't even bring my other computer out today. I've been feeling like crap all day. So today's, and the computer's now giving me issues. The Rumble didn't boot up. This didn't boot up. The controller's toast. I have no idea why I have no Bluetooth in the machine. This bird trimmed out. Yeah, I know the bridge is up on the other river towards the ocean. We're not heading that way. Is that Tom Cruise? Hey, Tim McNeil. How's it going tonight? Yeah, the one that I water cooled the engine on is up towards the ocean. Yeah, I know that. Really, the attempted go around, yeah. It was fun to film. It was fun to try. I got the hang of it. I can land that damn thing just about anywhere now. And that was what I did. Is I only had 5 gallons of fuel in each wing, and nobody in the plane, no doors on the plane, just myself, and no wind. I should have put on a wind facing the direction out of the parking lot, because I played with having wind later on in the day. You can land that thing anywhere if you point it into the wind. I'm pushing way up into yellow, and I'm not even going to keep up with you there, Chris. This is pretty country, though. Nice lakes. I was playing around earlier, and because the stall speed is pretty close to 40 or 38, if you get it up to 38, you can go straight down, and if you put it in 40 with the flaps on, you can go backwards. Oh, look at the rail cars down there on that rail track. It's like, so yeah, I played around with that a bit today, and it was a lot of fun. And the damn thing is, I turned around and did it later in VR, and I could drop it in there. You know, 2 out of 3 times I could put it right in there in VR once I got the hang of it. This will be a nice loop. This will be a really nice loop. It looks like these pictures are all taken like in the fall. Everything's kind of brown. This really is a nice plane, this 414. Now that I finally have this Garmin 750 working properly. I like it. This thing still, even with this, has a very ancient and hard to use autopilot. I'm going to hand fly this today anyways, because it's just a nice chill stream. I didn't want anything in my face tonight anyway. Sucking down tea with honey to try to make my throat feel good. I was saying, there's a bridge over there. I don't know if we can get below it or not. I think Icarus can. I'm not sure if I can. That's a pretty low bridge. And this is a pretty damn big airplane. And I'm going at a pretty good clip. I don't know. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. I hear you. And that's a low bridge. I don't know. I really don't think this is going to work. I'm not going to make it. Oh, I clipped the bridge. Well, that went wrong. I get back on course now. Lucky I'm still flying. Yeah, that was definitely a mayday. That went wrong. Oh, look, it continues on this side. I'm not going to try it again. Yep. Guyana likes to water cool my engines. I got them. I don't. Yeah, move this down here. Oh well, I tried. I think I smacked the bridge and dipped my right wing in the water. Now we're going to hit some mountains and hills. And we'll come back at another point and run farther up and actually run the river up. Yeah, altitude, I hear you beeping. At least that's not as bad as that damn F-35. I don't think I'm taking that one on a flight again. I don't like that. Not at least not until I can find a patch to stop that thing from saying pull up, pull up, pull up. Damn, that thing annoyed me Thursday or yesterday. It was yesterday. That thing annoyed me big time. And my flight plan was lousy. Nothing was good with yesterday's stream. This one definitely looks better. We'll get out where we can see a little bit better here. There's the Icarus. In the P-38. Absolutely phenomenal plane to fly. This is a nice plane too, and I gotta say shout out to my son Logan. He's the one that bought me this. I figured if he bought it, I better use it in a stream or two. He'd get pissed off. This is a pretty funky coastline. All craggy and stuff. I like it. And the mountains are old and worn. They're old mountains. Like where I live, it's all old mountains. At least this is pretty. Canada yesterday was black. It's pretty. You do live in a very pretty part of the world. Not a lot of people, it looks like. Looks like it's pretty, not a whole lot of population down here. Got to be fairly warm, isn't it? Up, you don't get a lot of cold weather. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I want a cabin like right here on the side of this mountain. Wherever these fields are, just take a little cabin up against the mountain. Looking out over this giant valley. How nice would that be? Airport nearby. Once I sell this place, I would if I thought I could emigrate to a country that had sparsely populated like this and it was warm with the mountains. I'd do it in a frickin' heartbeat. I'd liquidate everything here and just pack up a bag and go. Logan Grimm, hey, you're not my dad. My son's named Logan. That's too funny. Oh, I can't cough. I can't laugh. It makes me want to cough. This cold is going to kill me. Oh dear Lord, that was funny. Oh my God. Welcome, Logan Grimm and Just Some Aussie. Did you see the video? I managed to pull off that landing in the parking lot. Good, I'm glad you like it. It's your backyard. Ah. Well, make sure you watch it. It's 4 minutes. It's worth it. Or 4.5 minutes. There's a house. A couple houses. A little bit of stutters right there. Looks like I'm going to have to dig around and find one of my wired controllers. Figure out why I have no Bluetooth. Hey, there he is. I can, but not tonight. I'm already settled into this beast. Flew a fighter jet yesterday. I was smart, I'd have flown the Tomcat. Oh yeah, this is much nicer. This. Actually, when I come back here, because I do want to fly up that river at some point, I'll probably do that in a fighter jet because it's such a long trip. I will definitely be back to this area. Absolutely, because there's so much more to explore in these mountains. The river. Come on, man. Not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight it's just a chill flight in the 414. Yeah, isn't it fun? It's all good. I'll just, you know, you can go watch the other one and I'll just say nasty shit about you while you're gone. Isn't that how this works? Yes, no, no. New Amsterdam. Depends on which one you're talking about. There's so many. I think every country's got a New Amsterdam. There's even one up near me. Ottawa. We can go fly over Ottawa again. I was just there a couple days ago. Just flew over there. Went from Montreal to Ottawa. Used to do a fighter jet every time. Looked like you were a Top Gun. Yeah, nah. Fighter jets get old quick. I try to change it up. I want to fly a little bit of everything except for those big giant tubes full of sausages way up in the sky. In case anybody doesn't know, Action Flies here is from Guyana. He's the one that asked if we'd fly here, so this is flight dedicated to him and his backyard. Now Shane's up in Ottawa. Tell him he needs to stop at Tim's. Pick me up a coffee. Go on Shane's stream and tell him he needs to send over to me. I want a large black and some Timbits. Yeah, Guyana. I love the fact that, you know, I would probably have never come here in a million freaking years until he brought it up. And flying around here is gorgeous. New Amsterdam and the low coastal plains. Yeah, well, we're going up in the mountains tonight. We're heading for these hills to check things out. Thing doesn't quite have the rate of climb of a fighter. Gosh, this is pretty. They're serving Kool-Aid on this flight. I hope it's grape. I like grape Kool-Aid. Starting to get a buzz. Uh-oh. That's not good. So, Bryce, towards the end of the stream, if you are around and want to poke your head in the chat there and invite people along to your little plan for this afternoon, or for right after this one ends, feel free. I will be staying up late to do that. He'll make delivery? Great. If he's in Ottawa and he's a plane, be here 20 minutes. See, Shane's got all big business. Good for him. Got a whole product line now of a whole brand. Sim Pilot brand. Good for him. I saw that pop up. Really excited for him for that. Smart move. You're getting drunk on a plane? Icarus is probably getting drunk in the plane. Oh, make sure he stops by Mossport. He'll go right over it. Yeah, you know me. Racetracks. But tell him to look. What's not called Mossport anymore, though. What the hell's the name of it? What the hell's the name of Mossport now? Any racers? Remember? And if there's any racers in here, Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. That's it now. Mossport was easier to say. This looks like it's almost a savanna type here now. It's definitely not rainforest anymore, unless it used to be and they cut down all the trees, but I don't think so. Selling autopilot switches. Got a lot of switches in those planes. Those are the ones you won't ever see me fly unless I lose a bet. Oh, getting some stutters. I know this. At least we figured out the stutters. Most of the stutters are server side. No, it doesn't. They call it CTMP now, I think. That does sound better than, but Mossport sounds so much better. No, man, mine's No Good Bastard. That's me. That's my theme song. I'm getting drunk on a plane. And the fact that, the sheer fact that I haven't had a drink in over 25 years. So yeah, that's probably not the best song for me. I don't think I've ever heard it. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Or I have heard it and just like typical old age fashion, I forgot. Which is entirely possible as well. Bruden's theme songs, I'm getting drunk on a plane. There you go. I'll have to make a clip of it and figure out how to put sound bites in and put a Bruden clip in where I'm getting drunk on a plane. I suppose I'm going to have to do that at some point, put those soundbite clips in. I don't want to. Because they get so overused, it drives me nuts. What I may do is set the permissions on each one to just the person that it belongs to. If I ever figure out how the hell to do it. Or if I decide to do it, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is all made up. I make this shit up as I go. Oh, the time span? Yeah. Can't believe I've got no frickin'... I got no drone tonight. I think shit the bed. Not tonight, Chief. I'd love to, but tonight, like I said, tonight, as soon as this one flight's over, Justin Mozzie's got a thing going on, and we're going to jump on over there and give him a hand. So I don't have a lot of extra time to play around tonight, but we will come back here. Absolutely. It's on the list to come back. I've enjoyed this area. Very pretty area. And I want to follow that river much farther because there's supposedly waterfalls and stuff on it. So we're looking forward to that. Tonight, got commitments. I was out to check my fuel. But good thing about twin engines is they pull out of both tanks usually. What's all this then? Hey, pretending to be rooting tonight? Oh, what do we got going on over here? Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Everything looks good, everything in the green. All the pressures are good, manifold pressures a little high. Everything looks good. If you want to send me one for another day, I'll gladly accept it. Just can't do it tonight, that's all. And I'll gladly fly it someday. If you want to make a flight plan, I'll absolutely fly it. Oh, yuck. When you think you're going to grab a mouthful of coffee and it's a mouthful of friggin' tea with honey. Tastes good, but it's not what you were expecting. Ugh. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord in the description of the video here. Should still work. It was set up for unlimited. Wide angle. I know as soon as I do that, I'll fly into the ground. Yeah, like I said, check the link in the description of the video to the Discord, and then you can message it to me from there. Uh-oh. Icarus must needed a break because he's getting farther and farther behind me. Or he flew into something, but I imagine he paused to have a break. Now we're getting back into green area again. There's some funky looking mountains up here that we're going to fly around in when we get there. Or at least they look funky on the what the hell's it called? Little nav map. Flight planning software, that's what it is. Isn't it amazing? I can remember my first license plate number I had in my first car. I can remember my first phone number. I can't remember what the hell I went to the kitchen for. Those power lines, or is that windmills? What's down there? Trees? Looks like trees, I guess. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something exciting. There's trees. I can't get over how well they nailed the sound of this aircraft. It literally sounds like the Cessna. The Continental engines. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. claps. Give it up. Everybody give it up. Give it up. Oh, I can't do that. Can't make funny voices tonight even. Oh. I'll be glad when tonight's over. Just climb in bed and put on a good audiobook. Take a whole handful of cough medicine and go sleep. You're not giving anyone the clap? Well, that would mean you had to get the clap first, so. And they came up with that stupid thing, clap on, clap off. The clapper. That's where I was going, but I was being polite tonight. You know, that in order to get the clap, you actually have to have gotten something. I was being nice tonight. Yeah, there goes my future monetization of this one, right out the freaking window. See how you are. You go into your competition and make comments that get them demonetized, then go back to yours, keep it all the money for yourself. I can't even say this shit with a straight face without giggling. What the hell? I make a lousy liar. I'm a terrible liar. I can't say I can't lie with a straight face and save my life. Sure you could ever get monetized? Yeah, probably not. I'm monetized on Rumble, but my stream didn't go up there today, so I kind of got screwed. I gotta figure out how to set the settings so that there's not a default setting, and I gotta manually put it into the thing every time. And I didn't. I thought it would use the same settings from the last stream, and it didn't, and it made a mess. So, live and learn. I'm not worried about monetizing. Hell, it'll be a long road to 1,000. And man, to get monetized for your dog shorts, you gotta have 1 million views. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And it's got to be like 1 million views in like a 1-year period or something screwy. I forgot what they just put out this monetization for shorts, and it's like, holy crap. I'm not too worried. I'm just chilling, having fun. You know, it's totally because you took time off before I even started this. For shorts take forever to monetize. Like, it's stupid. I don't know how many views I've had in the last 28 days. I had quite a few, because like I had a couple of dog shorts take off. Again, like the one today took off for 4,500 views or something like that. So the last 28 days, I probably had quite a few. But that's my dog shorts. It's not my shirt, my regular stuff. The dog shorts do better than I do. Dog shorts do really well. Let's see, last. The hell is that? The last Oh, this is overall? What my lifetime? No, I want the last 28 days. I'm going to fly into the ground if I don't pay attention here. Coming up on the mountains. You're a small YouTuber. Hey, I got to start somewhere. I started with one for quite a while. I went a real long time. So last 28 days, 44,000 views, 561 watch hours, and 82 subs. But mostly dog videos. Mostly dog shorts. Morning, Mr. Brett. Good morning. Hope all is well with you. Keep your distance. I've got a cold. Not that you can get it from the... Yeah, never mind. Trying to keep this cold at bay and it's not working. Oh, you finally had to sleep in. Awesome. I wish I could sleep in. All these days. Got a crazy next week and then I can take a break. Pretty bad when I have to plan to sleep in, and then the dogs don't go to the plan anyways. Yeah, this is a freaky looking mountain. Or fly around it. Chill along the river. Tonight's flight's pretty chill. It's not fast, but it's just checking out Guyana. Guyana. I don't know how it's pronounced. There's Icarus chilling. This is a pretty place. It's a real pretty place. Must be some funky mountains coming up too. So are you liking that new jet from India Fox Techo, Brett? I mean, I saw your review, but you actually, how's it fly? Or have you had it out other than just the stream? Or the stream, the video? Nice. I stalled the wing on tight turns, crashing multiple times. Yeah, kind of like, what the hell one is it? The yak. The yak, a wingtip stall on you in a heartbeat. And if you watch my video, I like stalled a dozen times today. Trying to go 30 knots and land in a parking lot. He's not really here, it's an illusion. Yeah, small one. I haven't heard what it's about yet, but yes, there is an update. I didn't happen to look up and see if there's any patch notes or whatever. She's coming buried her nose under your right foot. I'm confused by this decision. I got nothing. My dog's never done that, so I got nothing. I just hope I don't run out of anything, run out of stuff to drink before this flight's over. Ah. Well, maybe I'll have to give DX12 another try. Man, it wasn't that it was unstable, there was just really weird artifacts with it. Like the clouds look like crap. Really bad. Yeah, I tried it, and like I said, the clouds were horrid, so I didn't stick with it. And the artifacts on the ground. I get these funky lines now, like this one here and that one there, and they're everywhere when I'm on water. But I'm thinking that's the DLSS trying to compress certain things, certain images. I'm guessing that's what that is. But yeah, it's been around. That and that stupid horizon line, when the weather's doing the things just right, you get that big line that goes straight across the whole world. All right, good night, man. Hope you have a good day tomorrow and everything's well. Have a good sleep. And we're just going to chill out and finish flying around your country. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's been around. But it looks worse with the DLSS. The clouds are good here now, but if I turn on that DirectX 12, they go bad, really bad. That's right. I'll try it again now that there's been a, I don't know, it'd have to be more than a stability update. It didn't look good. This is some pretty funky mountains. It looks like a giant meteor crater almost, but going upwards when you look at it on the satellite map. I wonder what kind of fish are in this river. Go fishing. Hope they don't crash into your house. Yeah, that'd be bad. Good night, action. Look at the ledges on that thing, straight up, all the way around it. I gotta turn here and follow the small river. It's like there's no mountains, no mountains, the mountains giant all the way up. No gradual climb up into them, just here they are. The sun looks funky tonight. That sounded weird, sun at night. You know the mountain range? That's cool. I thought you were going to bed. A little tiny airport up here. Oops, that's screwed up. I must say they do a good job of the light reflecting off the other aircraft. Suppose this is dirt or grass. If I can't even find it. There's a house. Where'd it go? I saw a house. There's a house. Yeah, watch me fly into the ground. Did I miss the airport? I just wanted to see it. Is that it? Ah, there it is. Dirt. Dirt strip. Look at that hills. Look at that. That's impressive. Just out of nowhere, these giant straight up cliffs. They're like miles long. Air America, got my little twin engine. Uh-oh, we went bling. Christian Bagu? Hey, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Check your sanity at the door. I certainly did. Nah, good group of people around here. Just a chill flight tonight. Nothing super fast or exciting. Just chill and checking out some new landscape. Place I've never been. If you need sanity to come in, you need to leave. Whoa! I gotta do something better than that silly little dinosaur thing. Gotta do some sort of plane screaming across the screen. Gotta get all fancy and stuff now. Moving up in the world. This is pretty wild landscape. I'm trying so hard not to cough and sneeze in your ears. Sorry if I do. I'm trying. Now I'm trying to remember if I actually went up in those mountains or not. I think I skirted around on this trip. Maybe. Yeah, I think we go right around them. Then clip by those and then head down and land. Alright, got it. No, can't get over that. Look at that. Oh, hey Chris. Icarus must be having a chill day because I haven't seen him upside down yet. He must be just chilling. I actually made this flight a little bit less cranking around because I knew I'd have this big bird. Go check these ledges right here. Why not? Look at that. This is a rock climber's paradise down here. Ah, there's him. Now he's inverted. Now it's officially a video. Icarus is upside down. Yeah, what's funny is this mountain looks so small on the map. Until you try to fly around it and then you realize just how big this thing is. This thing's a monster. I gotta try to get a screenshot without my without the use of my drone. Better put my map back. I'm gonna fly inside that mountain, aren't I? Probably. Not quite. Quite a slide. Or at least that's what we call them up here, where the mountain slides off. You're left with just a scar beneath it to the rocks. When I was a kid, probably about 12, 13 years old, my grandfather and I were camping, and there was a massive thunderstorm, and it rained super hard. There was like, luckily we had an old rubber bottom tent, so the water didn't come up through the bottom of the tent, but you could literally see the river of water flowing under the tent, and it rained so bad, and there was thunder and lightning, and all of a sudden there was this giant crack of thunder. And it rumbled and rumbled and rumbled. We're like, holy Christ, the ground shook. It was horrible. It was like, what the hell? My grandfather had never heard anything like that. I've never heard anything like that. We wake up the next morning, it's beautiful out. We get out of the tent and look, and the whole damn side of the mountain had slid off. Just across the river from where we were camping. So we hiked over to the base of it. We didn't get too close, but we hiked over to the base of the slide, and there was rocks and debris piled up about 80 feet in the air. All the trees and crap that slid down the mountain. All right, you know what? Where's my flight plan? I gotta do this. It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't do this. I gotta see what's on top of this thing. I didn't realize that. I know I should have made a waypoint up there, but I didn't. I didn't realize it was quite that steep, so now I gotta go up and take a look. Oh, look at that, where the river come down through that notch in the valley right there. We'll fly up that. There we go. See what it looks like up on top. Yeah, it's a detour, but can't come all this way and not know what's up there. Let's just hope the terrain doesn't rise faster than this thing can climb. Many a person's lost their life in planes that way. They get into narrow canyons and no way to turn around and get out, and the terrain climbs faster than the aircraft can. Of course, that P-38 doesn't have any problem climbing. Rule of thumb, never get your ass into a canyon you can't get out of, that you can't turn around in, especially with the rising terrain. Was it just rainforest up here? What it looks like. Wow. I do hope that this is protected, so that like down the road people don't just all move in up here and take it over and tear everything down. Look at how big this is up here. Holy crap. Wow. It's amazing up here. Probably 90% of the water that falls up there goes down that one trench river thing right there. Canyon. Wow, just wow. Gonna turn around and get back on track. I'm impressed. I am very much impressed. This whole thing is a lot bigger than I thought looking at it on the map. Hey Gammy, what's going on? Mr. Gamby Wombat. Mr. Gammy Wombat's in the house. How's it going? We are flying around in Guyana right now. Just incredible. This giant, I don't know what the hell you'd even call it. It's not really a mountain. It's like it's all flat on top with its own rainforest and everything, but absolutely steep sides all the way around. I don't even know what that. I wouldn't even know what to begin to classify or call it as, but it's incredible. Like here in this Midwest, it'd be like a butte. And it's so small. It looks so small on the map. Just when I was mapping it out, a little nav map, it looked like, oh, you just go fly around this in like 15 minutes. It's like an hour to get around it. It's huge. Yeah, you know, I love it because it's. If one of the guys that wasn't a regular on here hadn't been from here, I probably would have never come down here. You know, so what's fun about having people watch. They tell you, oh, come fly in my country, and you do, and it's like totally incredible. You know, it's someplace you wouldn't have thought of coming offhand, and it's just like this, bang. Amazing. Oh, looks like it's almost a full moon tonight. Okay, here's a little trick for a full moon if you've never done it before. And I was an adult before I ain't ever done it. And it has shocked the hell out of me. It really did. When you look at the moon, it looks round, obviously, but it looks flat. You know, when you look at it with your naked eye, it looks pretty flat. Go out tonight, or the next day or two while it's pretty full, or full, either or. Go outside with a pair of regular old binoculars. Put them on and look at the moon. The damn thing turns into a ball, a 3D ball, because of the stereoscopic view of the that the binoculars give you. It magnifies it enough, even with a cheap ass pair of binoculars, to turn it into a ball hanging out in front of you. It's really funky to do that. If you've never done it, it's absolutely recommend you do it because it'll blow your freaking mind. Because you looked at the moon your whole life and it's flat up there in the sky, and you put on the binoculars and all of a sudden it's a damn ball. If you've never done that, give it a try. It's absolutely worth it. It's trippy. It really is, because you know you're so used to the moon being something that you know what it looks like. You know it's a sphere. You know it's a sphere, but when you look up all the time, it's flat. Because far enough away, you don't get the depth perception on it. But man, you put on binoculars, you do, and trips you right out the first time you do it. I did it with my dad when he was in his 70s. He'd never done it, and he freaked out. So when are we gonna? When am I gonna come in and take over one of your streams? Do a bunch of digging again. That was fun playing with two of us. Need like 3 people. That'd be a blast. 3 or 4 people. I don't do the farm, sorry, but the construction equipment was fun. You know, I ended up dragging out your stream much longer than you were planning on. Oops. I don't know. I gotta figure out why my computer's got no friggin'... All of a sudden my computer's got no Bluetooth. What the hell's going on with that? It died in a stream last night with the trains and hasn't come back. Friday or Saturday night, so that's Saturday or Sunday morning for me. I could probably do that. One of those days. This week. Next week. Last race of the season is next week. So I got to go to that. We can't win the championship. We probably won't even win the race because there's a couple of really good ringers showing up. It'll be fun to see everybody before we break for the winter. And finally next week I get my first molds, my teeth. So I can get my teeth so I can finally say F's again. Yeah, please do shoot me a message. So, because I tend to miss things. There's some pretty mountains. I gotta watch my nose. Really pulling trees out of the props. My computer has it. I was right in the middle of using my Bluetooth controller last night during a stream and it dropped out on the train sim. And it dropped out and I didn't even check it today. I parked around and I went to use my thing today. It's not there, and it's like, it's not even there on my BIOS. It's like, yeah, it's gone somewhere. So I don't know whether it blew out or what the hell happened. I've restarted the computer. I haven't gone through and checked all the settings, but yeah, the 414 is a beautiful plane and it sounds good. This one looks a little dirty. This one looks like it's been out in the bush for a while. There's that thing all the way around that. It's just that high all the way around. That's nuts. There's Icarus chilling in there. Yeah, this really is a pretty place to fly. I'm glad it was mentioned to me to go here because it's really pretty. We've been through some savannas, we've been through rainforest. Not a hell of a lot less to go. A couple 100 miles, 100 miles, 150 miles-ish. Yeah, pretty plain. I know I'm running up in the yellow line, but that's okay. It won't hurt it to cruise at 180. Funny is the plane I flew in the most was the 441, which was basically an upscaled one of these with turboprops. Yeah, I've got the Tiger Moth too. That's a blast. A lot of fun to fly. I'm not sure where I'm going to fly next with that. Like I said, I got an idea about my Warbird Wednesdays. They're not super popular flights. They're not even super popular for people to watch afterwards, but I don't care. I got to keep up with them, but I think I'm going to start. The next round is going to start at World War I and work on all and keep going each era all the way up through every week. The next era newer warplanes. So that'll be like the Stearman and Tiger Moth to start out with, and switch up to the World War II planes, and then the old MiGs for the Korean War. And then the F-4s for the Vietnam War. Just keep working the Warbirds right up until we hit the modern ones. But I have to say, I'm really becoming a fan of taking these old planes and flying them. I got a great place you can fly the Tiger Moth. I really do. Start at my normal airport at Lake Placid, New York, and fly around the Adirondacks. Look for Lake Placid. It's KLKP, I think. It's my home airport. Just fly around the Adirondacks. The altitudes aren't super high. I think highest is 5,300 feet. But there's some nice mountains and hills. And it's all green and lots of lakes. It's a pretty place to fly. The largest state park in the United States, one of the largest in the world. It's like 10 million acres. There's plenty of room to fly around in. This place is absolutely amazing. And there's like no people. I love it. I love finding giant stretches of the world without signs of people everywhere. Forget when I last time I flew out of Chicago, I was so depressed because I flew out of Chicago for almost like an entire hour before you got away from people on top of people. Like, holy crap, keep flying and flying and flying, and more people, more people, more people. Damn. That's kind of why I live in the middle of nowhere. I like seeing the nature without all the humans, but up here, there's so many hikers now. It's like it's really funny is the people that come up here to hike and save the earth and save the environment and all this crap, and they show up in their Teslas and they destroy the mountains. They leave a mess. They throw their trash behind. Thousands of them are hiking, just destroying the trails. Like, whatever. That's really just been the last 5 or 6 years that the hiking's gone overboard up here. Oh, look at this. Yes, Lake Placid. Come up over a hill and there's this beautiful lake. Look at that. Ledges and lakes. If you take off on 3-2 and pull a U-turn and head to the mountains, there's all kinds of passes right there. Got Avalanche Pass, Indian Pass. Those are the highest mountains in the state of New York, right behind the airport, right behind 3-2. So I was born and raised. Now I'm about 20 miles away, 24 miles away. Got 2 people up there in Lake Placid. Like every ridge of these you come over, there's even better views on the other side. Holy crap. And that last Canadian update, they finally fixed some of Lake Placid Airport. They got most of it fixed. There's still a couple of buildings that aren't actually there, but most of them seem to have gotten them right and got rid of all those giant buildings that aren't really there. Oh, did we run out of music? Sounds like it. Yep. That's something a little better. A little heavier. There's such I'm glad he mentioned it. I don't think I would have come down here for any reason. Now I know I'm going to come back. It's alright, it's all good. Oh, you're in the office. Uh-oh. Quick, look busy. There's Icarus. I gotta try to get a screenshot of you, mister. There. My stuff back. Gonna go right up over that little peak right there, I think. Yeah, that P-38 looks nice, doesn't it? Where'd he go? As I fly into the side of a mountain. Yeah, definitely coming back here with something a little faster and setting up a flight plan because there's these mountains right here, and then there's another batch farther north of here, northwest of here. That, yeah, I'm definitely bringing something faster. Coming back. This one's been a real relaxing and chill flight with some beautiful views. Yeah, I know, so would I. Right through here with the MiG or the F-14 Tomcat would be awesome. The thing is, the areas are twisty, but they're open enough so you can really get a good turn of speed on the jets. What is our altitude anyways? What the hell? Where's my altitude? There. About 4,500. From what I hear, somebody's working on the F4. That's kind of got me excited because that thing's a rocket ship. Yeah, I think it is. But that thing's gonna be a rocket ship. Well, in real life, that thing's a rocket ship. That's all the proof you need that given enough thrust, a brick can fly. It's like, let's take some really giant engines and stick little bitty wings on it and call it an F fighter. Oh, look at this. And I don't want this to end. This is so pretty up through here. I'm definitely coming back without everybody in VR. Just free flying out here in VR is going to be incredible. I think we should come gliding here Sunday, Icarus. What do you think? I haven't picked a spot to go gliding for Sunday. Hey, out here would be excellent. We can find an airport close to one of these ridges, one of these big areas. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome down here? Why am I not picking up this waypoint? I miss it? Computer gonna be grumpy on me. Gonna make me work for it. There it is. Yeah, I think Sunday we'll come down here. I'll find an airport down here DC's still doing the A10. I hope somebody does it. I guess the one that's in the thing stinks. Millviz? It halted. They quit working on it, but Millviz is working on it. Okay. DC's nice. My work on the really design. They're doing the A10. The A10 will be fun. I'm gonna go trim some trees there, Chris. I see you're doing it up there. I'm gonna rip some down this valley. No, this is not the plane for doing some low-level flying, but what the hell. I take the TVM and do it. I'm thinking this airport we're just about to land at, maybe, be a good one to glide from. I don't know, we'll find one. There. Set the wind so it's blowing right against these huge high cliffs. Oh, this would be a blast. Oh, this is so pretty. Granted, the river's flowing uphill in spots, but still. Look at this view. Uh-oh. There. Almost trim some trees. The problem is in this area there is not a lot of airports. One of the things I found tough about making the flight plan down through here. I can hear you. Oh, went under. There, I can hear him. Oh, look, you can see your engines, your turbochargers glowing. That's cool. You can actually see the glow on your turbochargers. Where am I going? I gotta tag this. No, I don't have to tag the waypoint, but I've hit them all so far. Why miss now? You just wait a minute. Almost done, then you go out. Come here. No, come here. You're not going out without me in the middle of the night. Not right now. There's skunks everywhere. 'Tis the season. Oh hell, she's gonna go. I gotta let her out. Hold on, I'm just gonna gain just a little altitude so I don't slam into anything. Be right back. Well, I didn't hit anything, so that's a good sign. Problem with having an old dog that's sick. When she gotta go, she gotta go. She can't hold it. She's older than dirt. She's 15 years old. She's one of my 2 cancer dogs. Terrible. The little short one was my parents. She got cancer real bad. If you look real close in some of the videos, the little Jack Russell there, you'll see the big tumor on her side. And that's one of those tumors which they don't want to take off because when they do, cancer blows up through the whole body. They biopsy, they didn't know what type it is. But so she's got that cancer. This one's got cancer in the lymph nodes. And the little fat white one that doesn't have cancer is the one that messed up her neck the other day. Oh dear Lord. They keep me busy. But I wouldn't live without them, would I? Yeah, we wouldn't go a day without you guys. She's getting a little long in the tooth. Well, she's still going good this summer. Last winter wasn't so good. We'll see this winter how it shakes out, how stinky. If anybody's wondering, ever watch my shorts, the black and tan one's name is Stinky. The mostly white one, the one that's fatter than hell and slower than death, is called Mad Dog Maddie because she doesn't have a mean bone in her body, so it's just one of those irony names. And the little white one with the funny flippers, the Jack Russell, is Lily. So if you ever wondered what their real names were, that's what they are. Yeah, there should be an airport up here somewhere. I do usually try to make my last waypoint line up with the actual direction of the runway, especially on the one flights, because lately they've been having to land in the middle of the night on unlit airports. Yeah, I'm thinking gliding here is going to be fun, but it may be a bitch to get back. Should be able to get a little lift off that ridge and get over to that ridge. Alright. I don't see the actual runway, but I see what's something fairly long and straight there along the river. Oh dear. Hey Lord, get any of the free ones off flightsim.to. They're so relaxing. They really are. They're very enjoyable, relaxing. Just a lot of fun. Great way to chill. Just get on some chill music, put it on, and see how long you can stay up or airborne, or how much altitude you can get. I think lately Icarus has been kicking my ass with the amount of altitude he gets. Yep, that's what I do. Throw the VR on. My Sunday stream is always, well, has been in VR up until the VR crapped out with that last update, and now it's fixed. I'll be back in VR though. I'll be back in VR this Sunday. And hopefully I'll have all the bugs out of the chat recording thing. So I've got a thing that's going to read the chat for like the blind person. So it reads the chat for you. Hopefully I can get all the bugs out of that before this Sunday. I don't know what you're looking for VR, what your price point is. I have a mid-price one, which is the Live Cosmos, which works really well. It's an inside out, so you don't need monitors all around. You don't need sensors all around your room. The one thing I'd like to try, and I'm afraid to actually try it because I figure if I try it, I'll buy it. And I don't have the budget for it right now, is I want to try one of those new 120-degree wide field of view ones. So you have a wider, see more out the sides of your eyeballs. I think I see a runway. Eddie's back just in time to line up on the runway. Yep, that's the runway. Let's get in the cockpit. There we go. Pull our throttles back, not quite that far. Where's our speed? There it is. Drop some gear. See how much fun it is to land this beast. Let's get that out of here. We don't need that to land. So little knots of flaps. Get it slowed down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Don't stall yet. Still too high. Oop, gonna float forever. And it bounced a little. Get back down on the ground. There we go. Oh, Nelly. There we go. Pick the flaps up for taxi. I love the sound of these motors. Somebody got it spot on. There we are. Another one down and done. Dusted. Hey, just some Aussie before I go. Do you want to invite people over to where you're going to be or not? It's up to you. If you do, I'm going to be getting a drink and then I'll be over to give you a hand with that project you're working on. If anybody else, if you want anybody else over, just feel free to jump in, invite them. Just going to grab a quick screenshot here. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. We had just some Aussie Gamer. We got Cammy Wombat. We got Icarus. Thanks for flying along, Icarus, as always. Wingman. Mid Action Plasma. Mr. Brett Plays. And we had Tim McNeil pop by. We had a new subscriber. We also had William Kelly stop by. Somebody, Logan Grimm. That was funny. I think that covers just about everybody. I can't find where the new subscriber was. I just saw it and I lost it already. I'll find it again real quick. It was Christian Bagao. Thanks for subscribing and stopping by. And on that note, I think I'm going to jump on over to Justin Mozzie, just to give him a hand. Show him on Discord. We're doing some group flying, chat, doing some interesting activities, install bush planes, make videos for YouTube. I will be there very shortly. I'm going to make myself another cup of hot tea, and I will be over there. Thanks everybody for stopping by, flying along, or just chilling out with us here. And till the next time, look out for each other. Take care.